Coming up on this episode with Isabella Flowers, your real estate agent. Today's property tour takes us to Luverne, Alabama. As if to appear out of a story, this estate narrates the magical beauty of the nature that surrounds it. There is a variety of different fruit trees and food-producing plants on this farm haven. A vineyard full of red and white muscadine vines, as well as trellised blackberries, have their own irrigation systems. In regards to the fruit on the land, the owners are offering winemaking equipment with the sale of this home. Can you imagine just to say that you own your own vineyard? Well, if you buy this property, you can say just that. One thing that I would do if I owned this property would be to come out here in the mornings with my coffee, barefoot grounding as I'm checking on all of the berries and southern grapes. If you're like me and you're a chicken owner, you'll appreciate what you're about to see. So we're going to walk up and discover that there is a cute little chicken coop here in a second. And there's also this grain silo. I'm not sure if it's actually a working silo. It could very well be. I think it might be. Come out here in the mornings, gather you some eggs, and scramble them for breakfast. If you are a chicken owner, comment what kind of chickens that you have. I am about to get some more chicks to hatch or to either buy, from a hatchery that are already born. What kind do you have? I know there's Easter eggers, with the colorful eggs, and then you have your faithful southern ones like the barred rock and all. But I'm about to buy some chickens myself, so comment which ones that you have and which ones that lay good for you, because I want some good production egg layers. So over here they have a party barn like area, and it's really cool because they have these windows too. As you could see, you could literally open them up, and if you wanted to host some event, and then there could be workers in there and you could pass something out through the windows. But yes, there's these hanging chandeliers with these pretty lights. Looks very much like a fairy tale. They host different events here, I think maybe even weddings. And if you bought this property, you could host events here too. Those are shade cloths, and they do block out a lot of sunlight, and it just helps to give a little bit of separation from the outside as well. And we're going to go in here inside the building, and it is fully equipped with electricity if you wanted to bring some food over. There's plenty of storage, and there's also a refrigerator that we're going to see in just a few minutes. Coming right off of that cute porch that you could decorate. If you did have a wedding here, you could totally decorate it super cute. Coming right off of that though, we're gonna go into the kitchen garden, and there are a few plants still growing here that you'll notice, and there's some bees already buzzing on the flowers. They are selling 10 acres, give or take, with this home. So if you are a homesteader or a home gardener, this is a good amount of land to do what you need to do for your family or your community. And speaking about the land, they also have an additional 27 acres to purchase. It's optional as well if you did decide that you wanted to add some more acreage to your land. There's also plenty of land to hunt on. They have deer, quail, and turkey here. Coming through this tunnel of plants is enchanting. Off to the side of it is a seating place. You could read a book and drift off easily into your own little world. Draped over this detached wooden carport is this jasmine plant. You can also use this space as a covered patio when you are entertaining guests. One of the many conveniences that I noticed was the multiple entrances on this porch. This circular drive makes it easy for people to drive in and out really accessibly. There's also another exit to the pond that we're going to also drive down toward the end. An oldie but a goodie Southern staple is a tree swing. This one has two. I actually grew up having a tire swing in the backyard on a tree as well. So that just brought back some good memories with friends kind of going crazy on the tire swing. One thing we would do on a tire swing is somebody would be on it and the other person would just twist them 1,000 times and then finally let it go, and you're going so fast, like 100 miles per hour on the tire swing, spinning around like a maniac. So that's something fun. And here there are a lot of butterflies, as you see that one. Lots of pollinators. So if you are a gardener, there are plenty of pollinators here to pollinate your plants. There's also mature trees around the pond for a little bit of shade when you go fishing because it is fully stocked. So that's awesome. So if you do have little ones, there's so many places here on this property, like this little trail here where kids can just run around and play and use their imagination like they're in a forest or something. So if you do have children, this is a perfect property for them to just explore. Another cute sightseeing spot is right here. You have some shade cloth that they've added right there, as well as a couple of trees for additional shade, and you can just overlook the pond and the yard. have dinner ready and you want to let everyone know, there's a bell for that. So like all of us who garden know, when we pull up our crops, we get a little dirt on them. So they have a solution here, and that is an outdoor sink. And they also have a mini fridge to put some waters in there or some beverages if you're grilling out or having a get-together outside. Welcome to your new home. We have an open concept kitchen and seating area when we first enter the house. The owners also want me to inform you this property can come fully furnished. So if you don't want to have to move a ton of furniture or appliances, they already have it to where you can have that included in the sale of the home. So if you like what you see here with the decor and all of the furniture pieces, just know that you can have it included. Did you notice the stained window glass? That is just one of the many pieces of this home that are just so unique. And I spoke with one of the sellers, and she specifically did that on purpose with many pieces of this house. She said she wanted to feel like it evolved over time and that it wasn't just pretty much cookie cutter. I really admire that, because so many homes these days, as I do still love them, do look very similar, very set, like the same thing as you see all the time. With this home, you can tell that there was a lot of thought and love put into so many parts of it. In here in the bathroom, we have a standing shower as well as a sink. You also see that there was a chest of drawers there. You could also add your own storage cabinet there to add rags and towels or extra linens. The black tones hold the weight and contrast to ground this room, while the creamy, light, and wood tones give it an airy feel. It looks like this room came out of a magazine. Real quick, what do you think is behind this door? Did you guess an outdoor shower? I bet you didn't. Well, here's one, and it's conveniently placed outside of this bedroom. So if you want to have a place during the summertime or when the weather is nice to just have an outdoor shower, this home has one just for you. This room is currently being used as a craft room. So if you're someone who loves to craft, make soaps or candles, or if you would even like to put your canning goods in here, that you can if you're a homesteader, this is a perfect spot for that. So I headed up here to the attic to show you that, yes, you can use this for storage, like for Christmas decorations and so forth. However, you can also utilize this as just a regular room too. There's also a kids' room that they play in, and there's a ladder. We've seen that ladder that goes to the kitchen, and you're going to see where it leads to. Here is some storage, and that storage also extends to the other little doors that you see. That ladder that we've seen in the kitchen, this is where it leads to. And it has a little door right there for safety if you want to close it. And it overlooks the kitchen and dining area. As if you didn't already have enough storage, here's even more. You can put staples from your pantry in here. You could also add cleaning supplies to this closet, board games, you name it. The main owner's bedroom. last, come soak in your clawfoot tub. Coming right out of your main owner's bedroom is this lovely back porch. This back porch does surround a lot of the house itself. It's a lot more on the this side of the house, but there is a lot of area to host guests out here on a spring or fall day. We have these ceiling fans that also give us some additional airflow. But you have that netting from the screened-in portion to keep out insects like mosquitoes and such so that you can really enjoy this back porch all year round. Again, we have many doors and entrances to this back porch. The front porch is like that also. It's very convenient, and I really like that because there's not just one way in and one way out. Who else here remembers the stories of their grandparents and great aunts and uncles of how they had to sleep on their porches during the summertime from the heat because it was too hot inside their homes? I know I've heard stories like that. Now, these are built-in bunk beds. This house was built in 2004, so it's not like they didn't have access to electric air. However, it is a cool feature that they've added just for the fun of it. If you wanted to house some people out here, kind of like to camp out, if you had a big group of people and you needed some extra bedding, that could be a possibility during the spring or summer here. Let's go back down towards the outside. This house is also currently an Airbnb. So if you are looking for some kind of investment in real estate, Airbnbs could be a possibility for you to check out. This one already has people renting it out at times. So if that's something you'd want to do as some sort of income generator, you could have events here like weddings as well. This property is very versatile. Now, as you see below, you could really transform the underneath of this and just do it really however you want. It's a blank slate. This is a storm shelter room. So if you live in the South currently, you already know that we can experience some bad weather from time to time, whether it be the occasional tornado in the area or maybe a hurricane. So to have a storm shelter built into your home is very nice. Let's go visit the pond. If you're interested in touring this home in person, or if you would like to see about purchasing another property, I'm going to leave my contact information in the description as well as at the end of this video. So the current price of this home is $390,000. Thank you for touring this home with me, and I'll see you on the next episode.